Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, whether you are a mom of a human or whether you are the mom of a cat, a dog, birds, what else would you be a mom to? The creepy crawler ones. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. I spent the day or the morning, day, whatever, with my sister. She made breakfast. It was massively delicious. We had omelets. I had a half a bagel. And then I said, I'll have that other half now. And I did. Can I tell you? I'm not going to lay on my deathbed one day and go, damn it, it was that extra half bagel that did this. I really am not going to do that. On the other hand, I really should have only had half because I try to keep my carbs low. But anyway, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Mother's Day. Every day should be Mother's Day. I see what my niece goes through with three little kids, and OMG, right? Anyway. Do that too. So, I hope you're doing well. Today we are reading on a person that I know nothing about. I did not do research on purpose. The person's name is Howard Nutnick, mentioned to me in a comment by a subscriber, and the comment was something like, "What's with this Howard Nutnick? He's crazy," or something like that. He apparently is the new Commerce Secretary. It's only taken him, 5 months to fill these spots? Well, anyway, I'm going to make an assumption that he's a wealthy oligarch. Because, the key with those people is we don't know all their names. It's not as if they're all, high profile, as they say. Anyway, we're going to read on Howard Nutnick right now. This is for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. I hope that you understand this is me reading the energies of my cards, and that's it. So I'm going to do a 5-card spread with 2 cards put to the side. I will show you the cards in a minute. Let's find out about this dude, Howard Nutnick. What a name, huh? There's so many names I hear, and I think to myself, I would have changed my name. I'm just saying. The energies at the bottom of the deck. This is the deck with keywords, Amazon. They come in a variety of colors. This is a card of, disagreements, battles, and so forth. If you looked at it really close, nobody is being touched by the wands. It's like, okay. Howard Nutnick, let's talk about you. Before we do, I am going to ask the Creator, my guides and angels, to please protect us with a large ball, triangle, of white light protection. I ask my guides and my good angels to be with me on this journey, and to keep me and all of my subscribers and everyone in the community safe, including my family and all of that stuff. Um, and with that, I say amen. And by the way, any dark energies that might be here, you are not welcome here, and I am more powerful than you, and I am telling you, get the F out of Dodge. Thank you. So, Howard Nutnick, the new Commerce Secretary, like I say, I don't know a thing about this guy. I don't know what he did, but I'm going to look him up right now with you watching. Howard Nutnick. Let's see what he did before. The most hated guy on Wall Street. The unspoken story about Howard Lutnick, Luttick, Lutnick. Trump's pick for Commerce Secretary. I'm never going to be able to see that name without my brain going back to being 12 years old and reading it as Nutlick. That's funny. That's a comment made. Yeah. Okay. Basically, he's obviously well loved. Let's see. Yes, Howard Nutnick is a billionaire. He's an American businessman and government official who served as the 41st United States Secretary of Commerce since February of 2025. His net worth was reported to be 1.5 billion. And this guy is the Commerce Secretary. What a joke. All right. Let's get past that. Howard Nutnick. First card out is the Three of Swords. This is a card of heartbreak, heartache. Could be physical or in theory, right? Conflict, severed ties, relationship separation or breakups. Pain will be followed by healing. Clearing the ground for the new. The new whatever, I don't know. But I look at this card and I go, trouble, 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 as Taylor would say. This is the Six of Swords. This is the card of moving away from what no longer serves you. And in this particular case, the moving away has to do with who's after you. Swords typically represent the law, judges, not police officers per se, but being hemmed in by the law is after, the law is after them. And this wand obviously is not really a wand. It's like to push you off, from the center of the water there. Moving from turbulence to calm, long journey, travel over water, recovery from illness or near death. Harmony restored with help. So, heart issues, pain in the heart, heartbreak, heartache, moving away from what no longer serves you, and then in the middle, the Strength card. Okay? Courage, power, action, patience. Subdue your inner demons. Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's in the middle. Let me pull this up just a smidge. And then we have the Nine of Swords. This is a card of anxiety and fear and sleeplessness, worry, overreacting, overwhelming guilt and regret. Apparently, Mr. Nutlick, or whatever, however you pronounce it, is not doing so good. Somebody's got a problem with their heart or their soul or heartbreak, conflict, etc. Um, moving away from what no longer serves you, courage, power, action, etc. Is this him taking the action? I really don't know. It could be him. It could be someone else saying, get out. I think he thinks that this is him. I think Nutlick thinks he's a tough guy. He's real strong. He's got strength and power and, patience and whatnot. But then he's stressed out, he's freaked out, anxiety, worry, suffering. Something's up. Something's up. And here comes the Emperor. The Emperor is a card of authority, patriarch structure, strong foundation, stable leader, self-control, practical, traditional. That's why I cannot make this card the Felon. Because none of these things match the person in charge. So there is somebody else in charge. Let's say it's the Heritage Foundation. Let's say it's the Federalist Society. A bunch of oligarchs. This does not match Felon 45 in any way. And I never could understand why so many people considered the Emperor him. I don't. Oh, but these two extra cards, they are talking to me. Justice is coming, folks. Justice will be ours. And this is my USA card, but it's a card of hope, the Star card, and faith and hope, bright prospects, positive changes, healing, calm after a difficult phase. Is that what you want to call it? After a nightmare. Follow your aspirations and optimism. So while Mr. Nutlick is here doing the damage that he's doing, maybe he thinks he's the Emperor. I'm telling you, justice, card of justice, shall win the day and protect us right here. And I don't know if this is SCOTUS or a federal judge, federal court or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Of course, what's his name? Felon 45. He doesn't want to listen to the courts. Now, if that were me, and I would say, and these names are names that you may have heard before, Beryl Howell, a federal judge from D.C. She has sat in front of him deep in voodoo, as he sits there and lies. Not he, but his lawyers sit there and lie. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but that's just not the way it can be. You see, we this, that, the other, and the other, and this, and that, and that, and this. Okay, let's move on to Hi, Spirit. How you doing? For entertainment purposes only. Spirit, that's a nice hug. Thank you so much. Spirit, show everybody what no looks like. You're so funny, you guys. My guides and angels and spirit have a sense of humor, don't you guys? You do. Will you show everybody a no the proper way? Well, thank you. Will you please show everybody a yes? It's probably they're probably going, oh, we're like, at the circus. No, I just want everyone to know what to look for when and what it means, okay? There might be people watching that are not subscribers. Why? I couldn't tell you, but we want to know what they are thinking. Okay. Howard Nutnick, Spirit. Is Howard Nutnick going to last as the Commerce Secretary? No. Spirit, is Felon 45 going to last as in his position? That couldn't be more of a no if they practiced. This is not a hug. This is a hug. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask that question in a different way. Will Howard Nutnick remain the Commerce Secretary for a long time? No. Thank you, Spirit. Please clear. Will Felon 45 remain in his office of Oval with all of his visitors from Pootyville and, Moscow-land and whatnot? Will Felon 45 be staying for much longer? I guess not. I'm even trying to move it in, and it won't let me. So wait a minute. So Felon 45 is not going to be staying very much longer. That's what you're saying. That's a no. That is a no. This is a yes. This is the answer to, is that what you're saying? Yes. Okay, Spirit, I get you. I just wanted to be sure. Okay. That's your Howard Nutnick. There's a major class action suit right now, pending, just filed, against Elroy Jetsom, the Starman, and I am going to use oracle cards. What's the T? Is that the coolest box? Oh, I can't tell you how much I love these cards. Amazon. I can't believe it. Let me give this a little shake up. So, the question regarding Elroy is, Elroy is being sued in a class action lawsuit for non-payment of campaign workers. Non-payment. Because, if he pays them, that's that much less that the oligarchs get. You understand? That's the only reason they're trying to cancel every project, program, whatever you want to call it, that has cash going into it. And by the way, for anybody who may be watching with the red cap on, Social Security is money that we working people, including the oligarchs, put into it in a percentage based on our income, and that is the money that wouldn't typically come out of your paycheck going directly into Social Security for our senior years. You get that? Now, yes, does the government, actually, my employer pays like a portion of it. I think that's how it works. But do you think the government pays for this? No. Do you think that, what's his name? Nutnick? Or, you know who? All of them. You think that's coming out of tax money? No. It's coming out of our money. Look at your paychecks. Use your brain. Look at your paychecks. You're going to see federal taxes withheld, state taxes withheld, and you can change the amount if you want. And then it's got Medicare. Even if you're 17, you are paying in to these funds from the first paycheck you ever make in your life to the last paycheck you ever make in your life. So it's your money. This is pre-taxed. And quite frankly, I believe that taxing Social Security and so forth should not exist under a certain income level. So if somebody is living on $800 a month Social Security, they should not be paying taxes on that money. I'm just saying. I met a woman who actually was paying $800 or getting $800 a month, and after she left, I cried because I don't know how she lives. It's not a lot of money for rent, transportation, even if it's a bus, and so forth. It just made me cry. So let's look at Elroy refusing to pay for campaign workers. Class action lawsuit, that's more than one person. That's many people in the state. Okay. Let's pull. Fishing for compliments. Legal issues. Let me just read what it says on the bottom. Court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. Child services. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something negative, abuse. Elroy. Oh, Elroy. You're only nice to one child, and you've got, 13 of them? Inside scoop. A closer look, nosy, up in your business. Yeah. Up in your business is right. That's the inside scoop. I'm not reading this one. You can read it. Did you see that? These are beautiful cards. Oh, Elroy. Elroy, Elroy. Is that why you always wear sunglasses, or is it because you are inebriated? Perhaps. Hates on spirituality, light, magic, and power. This probably goes for most of the people in that cabinet, including the one in the oval. He's just faking it. And anybody who thinks that he's some kind of good Christian, you need to reread the Bible. You're out of your mind. Dirty offer. Okay, one more. Ego. Hurt ego, ego getting in the way of relationships, etc. I have one more to pull. I'm sorry. I just have to because it's sitting under my thumb and it's so good. Scarcity tactics. I actually could read these cards to myself. It's so great. Let me put them back in spaces. I don't know. Other people do this and they seem to have no problems finding a space. Who's the ace on this? Johnny is the ace on this. Tarot's Apprentice. That's his channel. Okay. Well, that was pretty darn awesome, if I say so myself, and I did, and that's all there is to it. I hope everyone has a great Sunday, the rest remaining, whatever time zone you're living in, morning time, afternoon, or evening. I wish you all the best. I wish you love. I wish you light. And I wish you peace.